dust is spreading. It's working. We're getting more and more people joining our herd. By the way, welcome to Duster Club. I'm glad you're here with us this morning. You're part of the group. You are what is making this happen. Your contributions, your participation is what makes UFD what it is today, and it is working. Guys, we're getting more and more people joining us. Good people, quality people. I had to send out like 10 DMs yesterday from new people that I saw on the timeline, quality people. The other thing I'm noticing, have you seen this? And this is I'm going to give you the reasons why and show you some examples why the dust is spreading. But we're also seeing a number of people talk about their mom and dad buying UFD. And I imagine these people are maybe a little younger than me. Maybe their parents are around my age or a little bit older. But that is so critical because we appeal to such a wide, diverse potential market. Emma Bull had done extensive research about this in the past, right? We are open to everyone, all age groups, and we are attracting all age groups. That is a huge, huge deal. That is something very different about unicorn fart dust, right? I don't know any other meme coin that is attracting people in their 70s and 80s. We don't have any bias against anything. Everyone here is welcome. It's a big deal. Let's go take a look, though, at some of this data that's coming through that actually shows us in no uncertain terms that we are indeed growing and growing. Let's go back here. This came from our friend Fartador. Fartador is a regular contributor. Thank you, Fartador. He said, great to see UFD is seeing a large influx of new holders today with $1,000 US dollar plus buys. Let's just look at a couple of these and I'll show you. I had to dig into this a little bit to make sense of it, but it says, where the heck is it? Down here, right? This guy bought $2,400 worth, and there's a bunch of them. He just pulled up 4 of them. This guy bought $2,900 worth. This guy, person or woman, bought $3,800 worth. Wow. This person, $3,000 worth. So we are seeing a strong influx of new holders and big holders. But remember, everybody matters. You know who hasn't made a guest appearance for a while? Yeah, these guys matter. You know what that is? That's a unicorn of the sea. That's a narwhal. We don't call our whales whales. We call them narwhals. But yeah, they matter. No doubt about it. But so do the smallest of holders. So do the bigger holders like we saw yesterday. But here's the critical thing, guys, that we need to remember, because we are growing organically. And organic growth, right, takes something from us as a community. And that is that it's critically important that when we get these new holders and they show up on the timeline on CT, that we welcome them with open horns. We put both hooves out, both diamond hooves out, and welcome them to the herd. And I got to say, I think we're doing a very good job of that. So keep it up. But also, whatever we can do to welcome these people, let's keep doing it. It's important that they know that they're welcome here, because everyone is. Good people are welcome in our community. And it's working, and it's a big, big deal, okay? Here's something else that Nate, I think you're on here. Hello, Nate. And I think I saw Nate Nez the Duster, maybe on the YouTube timeline, leaving some comments. Nate's a big, big, big contributor to our community, but Nate brought up something that I found very, very interesting. And it is this one line. We are top in social metrics with a sub 100 million, not billion yet, $100 million market cap. And I hadn't thought about that, right? Because yesterday, we talked about what a big deal it is that in the pump fund ecosystem on the previous day, we've been rated number 2. Don't forget, guys, right? Pump Fund has created 11.5 million meme coins in the last 18 months. We are number 2 when it comes to social dominance. Let that sink in. Also, in that previous day, we were number 9 out of all meme coins in the world. And there's I don't know how many total meme coins. I know there's like 16 or 17 million cryptos altogether. Nonetheless, we're number 9 out of all meme coins, number 2 out of 11.5 million on Pump Fund. But Nate knocked it out of the park. Point number 3, right? that when it comes to meme coins with sub $100 million market cap, it appears that we are number one. And why is that a good thing? Why can we get excited about that? Because, guys, that shows us the potential, the runway ahead of us, right? We've got this open runway ahead of us for improved market cap, and we're doing it in such a special, unique way. Remember, I was a 55-year-old, 54 actually at the time, I stand corrected, almost boomer that created this thing as an experiment. I spawned it. It spewed forth from me. And you guys made this happen, right? There's usually teams of 20 or 30 people that try to make these type coins that go nowhere. And this was just my experiment. You guys made this thing just this unbelievable, 100% transparent, community-driven project. And here we sit, right? Potentially number one in social dominance of any meme coin under $100 million. Number one, number two in the pump fund ecosystem out of 11.5 million. I can't say that enough. 11.5 million, I think, is now is it your second favorite number besides 999 million beans total? Nonetheless, number three, when we look at this fact that, like, of coins that are our size, we are number one, and we have so much room to grow. What is it? Doge coin. We love you, Doge. We're not casting any shade upon your accomplishments. Much respect, Doge community. Okay. Maybe we'd love if few of you joined us as well. And I know a lot of UFD people own Doge, but nonetheless, okay, they're like 1,000 times bigger than us. It's crazy. Am I dreaming still? I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately, guys. Is this a dream or is this reality? This unbelievable opportunity that we have. Okay. So while these other coins, right, have venture capital money and celebrities and all this stuff, teams of 20 people, what we have is you and your friends in UFD who are participating. There's 38,000, 40,000, however many holders we have right now, right? 35,000, 45,000, whatever it is, of us with heart and grit and determination. And it's been that way from the very beginning, but it has evolved into a situation now after 6 months where it's becoming abundantly clear and evident that from an organic, pure growth perspective, right, this community has forged itself into something very, very special, and that's all because of you, okay? Here's another one. Let's take a look at this. This came from D1 Mon, and I like to just highlight some of these posts because, guys, you bring up some unbelievable great points. What does this tell us about our grit and determination? UFD is 6 months old, and we've seen it all, from hacks to market manipulation, whales dumping, okay, soul crushing when they dump their whales, when they're diamond hooves like us, they're narwhals, soul crushing bottoms, and yet we're still here. And that's why we will win, because Basement Ron turns up every day, and so will we. Guys, we cannot, this is critically important for us. We cannot underestimate the power of discipline, the power of grit. Let me tell you something. No one in the world will ever establish or accomplish anything without hard work and determination, without taking action on those days when they don't feel like it. Okay. Look, not everybody, you know what it's like to be alive and to be a human, right? It can be a struggle at times. It can be beautiful, right? It's beautiful when we're together. I feel better right now already, right? But there's times when it's a struggle, and that's what we do. We have grit. We don't sit around and feel sorry for ourselves. No, right? We don't sit with our horn drooped over and say, oh, poor me, blah, blah. No. You know, when the market manipulates our price down, what I see is the horns like getting erect and and glowing and being stronger than ever. That's a big, big deal. What we do is come together on a day and do it day by day. Look, it's a great saying. You're going to hear it from me many more times in the future. It will change your life for the better. Okay. Discipline Discipline will deliver you in many areas of your life, right, to great success. Here's the saying. Don't worry about writing it down. I'll repeat it over the coming years, okay? And the saying is simple. When motivation fails you, discipline will not. When you don't feel like doing something, if you stick to your plan, what you said you would do, unless there's a family emergency or you're ill or something like that, right? That's what separates everybody else from UFD, because we've got discipline. We know that working through, right, times that are challenging, times that are difficult, continuing to show up will deliver results, and it's going to happen. Get ready. Let's quickly shift gears to the big picture, macro situation in the crypto world. I thought this was very interesting, and I believe it bodes well for UFD also. Okay. This came from, I forgot to turn Susie on. Hold on 1 second here. Hold on. Okay, she's on. Susie, can you hear us? Over. Breaker, Susie, can you hear us? This is the rubber ducky down in the basement. Over. Okay, well, we don't have Susie with us today. Hold on 1 second. Is your walkie on? You're in big trouble. Okay, sorry, guys. White House insider reveals. Okay, now she's here. Hold on a second. Hold on. We're going to come back to this, guys. We've got upstairs Susie, the one and only. Let's say hello to her. Everybody say hi to Susie. Hi. Susie, you want to say hi to everybody? It's been a couple days.
Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Over.
All right, we'll cut her some slack. She's just waking up. I wake up at like 4 a.m. every day. I don't know. Anyway, let's go back. Let's go back and talk about what's going on in the big picture in crypto. Sorry about that little diversion there, Dusters. Okay, White House insider reveals crypto bill timeline. July will be a big month. I highlighted just one paragraph. Federal crypto reform is locked in for summer with July, August, and September deadlines set to finalize rules and define the SEC, CFTC boundaries for digital assets. U.S. lawmakers are rapidly aligning on long-awaited digital asset regulation, setting the stage for crypto markets and stablecoins to gain federal legitimacy. Hold on here. White House AI and crypto advisor David Sachs posted on social media platform X on June 26th that the Senate is preparing a comprehensive digital asset market structure framework. He thanked Senate Banking Committee Chair Tim Scott, Digital Assets and Chair Digital Subcommittee Chair Cynthia Loomis for, quote, announcing a clear timeline and plan for comprehensive crypto market structure legislation. Why does that matter to us? Why do we care about that? Well, guys, let me tell you something, okay? We exist in something called the greater economy, the financial system, right? The US dollar, paper system, all that. As most of us know, we're part of the 7% of people in the world who own cryptocurrency. Crypto is now becoming a part of that. Now, remember, we're only 7% of the world population. Why does this matter? Because this shows that the most powerful government in the world, like them or not, I happen to be an American, whatever, we won't get into a political debate, but like it or not, the United States is still considered to be the biggest economy and the most powerful country in the world. And the United States is passing legislation that will further along the adoption of cryptocurrency. Now, as you may realize, we're a meme coin, unicorn fart dust, but we are also a cryptocurrency. We're an altcoin. Okay. So that is good news for us. We also are on the Solana network. And let me tell you something, guys. The more I learn about Solana, the more grateful I am. All of this was so lucky. The fact that I created this as an experiment, the whole thing, we went through that already, what you guys have done because of your participation. But we are so lucky that we're on Solana because Solana is going places. So as the United States government adopts crypto, as Solana continues its what I believe will be rapid ascent into adoption, in particular within the financial world, we will catch some wind in our sails. And just if, on top of it all, right, we get a bull market in crypto, don't forget what you've been accomplishing, what you've been part of here for the last, I don't know, hey, retweet this, will you? Oh my gosh, I forgot everything. Anyway, we've been doing in a challenging market. I forgot to tell you, this is not financial advice. Don't buy or sell anything based on anything that I say today. Okay. Don't buy stocks, bonds, mutual funds, cryptocurrencies, meme coins. Don't get adopted. No, I'm sorry. Don't adopt a puppy. Don't take up miniature golf. Don't do anything. Okay. And don't forget also, we got a lot more to talk about. Number one, the biggest thing we can give the world, guys, is a smile. So we're going to do the UFD, what's becoming now world famous 3-second smile. And this will make you feel better. You'll feel a sense of relief come over your body, right? And then you can share it with others. So we're going to practice right now, but you need to do another one later today. When I say go, we're all going to smile for 3 seconds. Go. Keep smiling. Huh? Yeah, see, it works. Okay? It works. What was I going to do? Darn it. Oh, yeah, before I forget, I'm forgetting everything today. 11.5 million meme coins, and we're number 2. But, guys, we have digital scarcity. This jug for you buttercups, and if you're a buttercup, you don't know what a buttercup is. A buttercup is someone who's yet to buy their first unicorn fart dust coin. We call them beans, jelly beans, because jelly beans give unicorns gas. That creates unicorn fart dust. But the significance of this jug, as you can see, is 999 million. That means that there have only ever been created 999 million unicorn fart dust coins. But we're going to call them beans from now on, buttercups, okay? We can't make any more. This right here is the limit, and it's getting filled up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Whoa, 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 whoa. This isn't just about 3-second smiles. This is about a beanopoly and a 1 billion beanopoly, okay? A bean shortage and a 1 billion beanopoly. But you're in here. Welcome to the jug. Each one of those beans represents a diamond hooves duster. That's someone who owns UFD but has made the decision to hodl it, to hold on for dear life, to not sell. As we get filled up, now look in there, pick a bean for you. As we get more and more of us, like we showed earlier, we would be moving toward a beanopoly, a 1 billion. And then we're going to go to voila hala. Voila hala! Maybe that's why I have headaches all the time. I don't know. Okay. Nonetheless, good news, big picture for crypto, for us. We got a lot of great things going on. Let's talk about Murad. He put out another video. Look, I love Murad. I think he's a very smart guy. He was one of the first people that I watched via video that taught me, that got me really excited about UFD. I know he follows a lot of other coins. He doesn't own any UFD as far as I know yet. We would welcome him with open arms because I think he's a great, smart person. But he put out a video that I think defines for us, very motivating for us in UFD about what we are going through right now. Let's see. There it is. Hold on. We're going to watch this. Give me 1 second, dusters. Okay. Here we go. Oh. All right. Hold on here, guys. The computer's acting up. I think I got us worked out. Okay. All right. We're back. We're live. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. We're having a little internet issue this morning. So hopefully you can see this. If you are, this is this I believe is extremely motivating for UFD.
This is what happens in crypto during summers. Most coins die because people go on vacations, they get relaxed, they get distracted. But here's the thing, the coins and the communities that persist no matter what, those are the coins that go mega parabolic when autumn comes.
Okay. Huh? And are we doing that? And that makes sense to me. I noticed that even in the precious metals, I still love gold and silver. I'm actually like, things go like kind of deadish during the summer, but we're in the summer right now. And look at what you guys are doing. Okay. Again, this is a long-term project. And we are building and building and building every single day, filling up that jug with more and more beans, diamond hooved dusters every single day. Look, it's symbolic, right? The jug, but it's real. This, guys, this is real. I'm telling you, there are only that many UFD coins in the world. Okay, period. So while we can joke around and I can shake this thing, this is also a very simple economic a model that shows and demonstrates, right, the laws of supply and demand. And the important thing, like Myriad was just talking about, is now in the summer doldrums, okay, and I get it, yeah, it's, people start to get tired, whatever, it's hot, it's miserable here in St. Louis, but nonetheless, we continue to fill this up. When autumn comes, and it could come earlier and it could come a little bit later, who knows? We can't control that. What we can control is what we do day in and day out. And if we do it through the summer, it's a great opportunity, because you know what? A lot of the other projects, maybe they're falling asleep. Keep up the great work. I believe it will pay huge dividends. Look, and please, there's the second part of my preach today. Whatever you do, whatever you put your money into, right? Real estate, stocks, bonds, meme coins, unicorn fart dust, always do it responsibly. Okay. I'm a big believer in trying to like limit debt. Okay. I'll get into that and some other, I'll teach you about that. I do understand money very well. Whatever you do though, be responsible. Okay. Don't overextend yourself. Don't put yourself at risk or too much risk with any one investment. You really don't ever want to do that. A lot of you are younger than me. You got more time to recover, but nonetheless, just please always be responsible. Don't create stress for yourself. When it comes to not creating stress too, this is why I think UFD, when it comes to the meme coin sector, just my opinion, but this is why I think UFD presents a very unique opportunity. A lot of people in the meme coin sector like to gamble, right? Like, oh, this next runner, oh, this blah, blah, and that's fun, that's great, whatever. That creates a lot of stress. I've been there. I've done that, okay? Not with meme coins, okay? I've only owned one meme coin, period, unicorn fart dust. Well, some were like deposited into that other phantom wallet I had that got hacked, but nonetheless, I've only bought one meme coin. I only really hold one meme coin, unicorn fart dust. And I don't expect that out of anybody in our community to be like, oh, a lot of you are, which is great, but nonetheless, what I think we offer to people is this opportunity to reduce stress if you're going to be in meme coins, because trying to gamble every day, trying to find the next runner and then staring at the charts and I know it can be exciting, but there's a real fine line between excitement and anxiety. Okay. It can create a lot of anxiety. Look, I believe that what UFD offers is a long-term place where instead of you can own some of the coins, and instead of then being obsessed with day-to-day movements and trying to gamble on something, you can relieve yourself of that. And if you're in UFD, then you can use that time, that energy, to spend time with your family, or to spend some time doing nice things within the UFD community, or to further the UFD mission. So just something to consider. I think it's interesting. Here's a fun post from our friend Gino, the one and only Gino. You may have seen this yesterday. Completely cracked me up. Gino is quite the guy, famous guy in our community. He put out this video of him. Hold on here. He said, Saturday morning, Gino mopping the kitchen floor, average guy doing average things. What a great duster Gino is. So here he is. Hold on. Uh-oh, didn't share the screen. Darn it. Sorry, Gino. All right, there's Gino. Make sure we got you up, which we do. Look at what a great mopper he is. We love you, Gino. But don't worry, guys, it gets better. Look at him. You missed a spot, Gino. That third tile over in the corner, I can see some dirt. All right. So then I reposted that and said, sorry, Gino, the deal clearly stated you were to do this in a pink Speedo. No beans for you. And then Gino comes back at me with this. Gino read the fine print. That's right. Pending your approval, will these suffice? And that brings up a great visual. And this is where we stand on this at this point, guys. I said, I think it's a plan, Gino, but we need to make it a big event, make a big event out of this. Gino mops the kitchen floor in his pink Speedo. Maybe raise some money for a charity. So you're the best, brother. So that's where it stands. Maybe we could, maybe some people in the community could organize a charity drive to raise some money if Gino's willing to mop the kitchen floor in his Speedo. And just so you know who Gino is, let me show you this one. This is the picture from our meetup. There's Gino right there. Gino has his own t-shirts. As you can see, this famous male model is actually wearing one. Gino has some wrong. Hold on. Make sure I got you up there, which I do, is wearing one of Gino's t-shirts. That's Mr. Pacemaker, complete with Gino's party hats at the bottom of his image. But Gino's an awesome guy. Hey, we never know where that one's going to head. And let's go to this next, guys. We had some trouble with the duster. I just want to recognize this nice guy at the auto. I had to bring the duster to the shop yesterday and see what they say. Hold on. I just want to recognize this nice guy who agreed to be in our video. Something's wrong with the horn on the duster, so we're going to take it up to the local auto repair shop and see what they say. There's something wrong with my horn. I don't know. Does the one up there look crooked to you on the top of the car? He's like, yeah. No, but listen, when I press the horn, this is what happens. That's the fart from the car. And then I dusted him. Then I dusted him. Anybody behind me? Look, watch behind me. Look at all this dust.
That's my jelly beans. That's awesome.
It's a cryptocurrency. Okay. Called Unicorn Fart Test. Really a great guy, and he was interested to hear what we were about. The most important thing there, and we'll get back to this, what we talked about earlier, guys. Are you smiling with me right now? See, we can do a talking 3-second smile. We put a smile on his face. He really thought it was fun. That's the biggest thing we can give the world. One of the biggest things, right? We're giving the world an opportunity to be involved, to join us on this journey that we're on, right? To participate, to create value. We are tokenizing good throughout the world, but we're giving smiles, right? Burger Man down in the Philippines, DJ Litmus, I mean, you name it. The list goes on and on. The artwork that people are creating, right, that makes us smile when we see it on the timeline, the compliments, the nice things that we're doing for each other. Don't forget, very important, we do have a mission statement, an official mission statement. And that is that together with our participation, we are proving that fair, and good can win in crypto, right? That means that a completely transparent project, a completely decentralized project where you're as much of the CEO as I'm the CEO, right? We really are on level footing. I know I'm maybe kind of the live streaming face, but everybody else, when you put something on the X feed, when you make a video, when DJ Litmus does a live dance rave show, you're the face of UFD, right? We are proving that fair and good can win in crypto. And the good attracts good, our mantra, our mission statement, right? Fair and good will win in crypto. Our mantra, good attracts good. Keep smiling. Do something nice today. Be nice to yourself. Be good to yourself. That will give you a platform to be good to other people. Thank you for being here. Please make sure, go out to the YouTube channel, subscribe there. That will help us get more and more buttercups exposed to what we're doing. Retweet this on X if you're watching, and have a great day. Thank you, guys.